Chosen one, it's time to face a truth you may have been avoiding for too long. Right now, you are dismantling everything they built on the energy they stole from you. Yes, the very force that once fueled their systems of control, their power structures, and their dominance over you is being stripped away. Every step you take toward reclaiming your authentic energy and stepping into your divine purpose is causing cracks in the foundations they've built. But here's the truth. This process is critical for your growth and awakening. They underestimated the power of your divine essence. They thought they could feed off of you, using your talents, your light, your energy to elevate themselves. But now, as you rise, you're breaking those chains, revealing the truth of your worth. The more you align with your higher self, the more you expose the weakness in their empire. It's time to stop hiding. Stop letting them feed off of your light. You have been chosen for this very moment. Chosen one, if you have been guided to this channel, it's not by accident. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to become a part of the official Kingdom Calls family, so you never miss the divine wisdom meant to uplift and guide you on your sacred path. And make sure to like the video to let the universe know you are ready to receive this wisdom. Let's make today's like goal 800. Chosen one, the weight of this truth may feel overwhelming. You are now walking a path where the energy that once belonged to others, the very energy they used to build their kingdoms and manipulate your life, is being returned to you. But here's the catch. This process is not as simple as it seems. The energy they took, the power they siphoned off from your essence, was used to fuel a system that did not have your highest good in mind. It was used to hold you in a place of limitation, to suppress your true power, to keep you from realizing the vastness of your potential. Now, as you awaken to the truth of your divine identity, as you begin to reclaim what was always yours, you are not just reclaiming your own power. You are also unraveling the structures they built on that stolen energy. And this can feel like a battle on many levels, emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. At the core of this struggle is an inner tension between your awakening self and the old systems of control. You may have felt at times like you were trapped in a cycle, giving more of yourself away than you were receiving. Perhaps it was the expectations placed on you by others, the energy-draining relationships, or the societal pressures that constantly tried to keep you in a box. These forces weren't just external. They existed in your mind, in the way you viewed your own worth. For so long, you may have believed that you needed to operate within these structures because that's what you were taught to do. You learned to bend, to suppress, to shrink yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant for your light. But now, as you stand at the threshold of your true potential, it's as if a cosmic shift is happening. God is calling you to remember your greatness. The energy that has been trapped, stolen, and misused is now returning to its rightful owner, you. As you begin to access this energy, you may feel both the power and the weight of what is unfolding. It's as if the very fabric of your being is being stretched to its limits, as you release the old attachments and conditioning that no longer serve your divine purpose. This isn't easy. The energy you are now reclaiming is powerful and transformative, and it's unraveling layers of illusion that you once thought were truth. You may feel a deep sense of discomfort as you confront the reality of how you've been manipulated or held back. It can feel like you are being torn between two worlds, the old one, where you were bound to the expectations of others, and the new one, where you are free to walk in your true power, guided by God's wisdom and purpose. As you awaken to this truth, you may find that the more you step into your authentic self, the more you begin to dismantle the systems that once held you down. You'll start to notice that those who once sought to control you are now being exposed for who they truly are. The masks they wore will fall off, and you will see clearly the ways in which your energy was used to prop up their false sense of power. This is not about judgment, but about recognizing the manipulation for what it is. It's about setting boundaries, protecting your energy, and stepping into the fullness of your divine essence. It's important to understand that the destruction of these old systems does not happen overnight. It's a gradual process, one that takes time and patience. But as you continue to reclaim your energy and align with God's will for your life, you will begin to see the transformation unfold before your eyes. You will notice that your relationships become healthier, your mindset shifts, and your path forward becomes clearer. The more you trust in God's guidance, the more you will see the pieces of your life falling into place in a way that feels natural and aligned with your higher purpose. But this process also requires faith. It requires you to trust that everything you've experienced, the manipulation, the struggles, the pain, has been part of a greater plan. The energy that was taken from you has not been lost. It has simply been dormant, waiting for the moment when you would awaken to your true power. As you step into this next phase of your journey, you will begin to feel that energy flow through you, like a current of divine power that surges within your being, ready to propel you forward into your destiny. As the layers of falsehoods are peeled away, you will begin to realize that the destruction of what they built on your stolen energy is not about vengeance. It's about restoring balance. It's about reclaiming what is rightfully yours and stepping into the fullness of who God has called you to be. And as you do, you will see that your energy, your light, is far more powerful than anything they ever created. This is your time. Your energy is yours to reclaim, and the power to build anew is in your hands. As you continue on this journey, remember, God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, and empowering you to manifest your divine purpose. Keep walking forward, chosen one. Keep reclaiming what is rightfully yours. Chosen one, as you reflect on the spiritual journey you are navigating, it's important to recognize the depth of the path that lies before you. The energy that has been reclaimed, the essence of your being that was once manipulated and stolen, is now being returned to you in a way that is both sacred and transformative. As you stand in this place of spiritual rebirth, there is an awakening that must take place deep within you, one that is aligned with your divine purpose. God has been preparing you for this moment in ways that may not have always been clear to you, but they have shaped you, molded you, and brought you to this point of realization. The challenges you faced, the ones where it felt like your energy was drained by others, were not simply obstacles, they were lessons. These lessons were not to break you, but to reveal to you the depth of your own strength. They taught you what you are truly capable of, even when you felt lost, confused, or uncertain. Now, as you step into the truth of your own power, there may still be remnants of that old energy lingering, residual fears, doubts, or attachments that you're being called to release. These are not things you must fight against, but parts of you that must be understood, transformed, and ultimately let go. As you do so, you might experience moments of stillness. This stillness is not an absence, but a place where the voice of God can be heard most clearly. In this quiet, divine guidance will speak to you, not through the noise of the external world, but through the whispers of your own soul. It's in these moments that you will gain clarity about the next steps of your spiritual evolution. The energy you are reclaiming is sacred, and as it returns to you, it will require you to become more attuned to God's voice, more sensitive to the movements of your spirit. There is an art to navigating the space between the past and the future, the old and the new. You are learning to walk this delicate line. On one side, there are the remnants of everything that once sought to hold you back, everything that took from you, drained you, and attempted to keep you in a state of perpetual disempowerment. On the other side lies your true self, ready to embrace all the abundance, wisdom, and strength that you've been gifted by God. But between these two realms, there is a necessary process of purification. This process is not easy. It requires courage, faith, and a willingness to face the parts of yourself that have been influenced by the world's distractions and illusions. You might find yourself at a crossroads where you feel torn. On one hand, the old systems and behaviors call to you, and on the other, your soul longs for the fullness of your divine purpose. It is in these moments of tension that the most profound transformation can occur. It's as if you are being asked to release all that you have known in order to step into the unknown, into a future that is governed by divine truth and light. This is where true spiritual growth happens, not in the comfort of what is familiar, but in the courage to let go of what no longer serves you and to trust God as you step into the expansive, infinite possibilities that await. God has not called you to this place to let your gifts go unused or to sit idly by while your true power is wasted. He has called you to rise up and fulfill the destiny you were always meant to walk. This is a sacred time, a time of revelation, a time when the veil between the known and the unknown is thin. As you awaken to the full force of your energy, trust that you are being guided in ways you may not fully understand, but that are part of the divine plan for your life. Let this moment be a reminder that the energy you are reclaiming is not for your benefit alone. It is for the service of others, for the fulfillment of the purpose God has placed within you, and for the healing of the world. You were chosen for this journey not by accident, but by divine design. Your purpose is unique, and as you continue to walk this path, you will find that everything you need has already been provided. Trust in the process, trust in God's timing, and trust that the transformation you are undergoing is leading you to a higher, more aligned version of yourself. Your spiritual path is a process of continual becoming. With each step, you are peeling back the layers that no longer serve you, and you are moving closer to the truth of who you are. God has placed within you everything you need to fulfill this mission, and as you move forward, you will begin to see the unfolding of your destiny with clearer eyes. Continue to listen to the whispers of your soul, and trust that each step you take is one closer to the divine purpose you were born to fulfill. Keep your heart open and your spirit receptive, for the best is yet to come. As you continue to walk this path, a deeper sense of something greater is beginning to stir within you. You've likely felt the pull of something much more powerful than what your eyes can see or your mind can comprehend. It's as if you're walking between two worlds, the one where everything once seemed so heavy, draining, and distant, and the one where your energy feels expansive, ready to burst forth into the fullness of your divine purpose. But there's a question that lingers, isn't there? How long can you continue to reclaim what was stolen from you, and what happens when you finally do? You've felt the subtle but undeniable shift in your energy. Perhaps it's been a growing sense of clarity, or maybe you've noticed the way your surroundings are beginning to react to the energy you are now carrying. People around you seem to either be drawn to you or distancing themselves from you. This is not a coincidence, chosen one. There's a force at work here, something much deeper than just your personal journey. This is about the collective energy, the systems built to keep you in a perpetual state of disempowerment, and the way that your reclaimed energy is now challenging the status quo. You might be noticing cracks in the world around you, disruptions in the patterns that have long defined the structures of society. This is not just a phase, it is a spiritual uprising. But here's the thing. You've probably wondered why you're facing resistance in ways you hadn't anticipated. Why, as you reclaim what's rightfully yours, does the world seem to become more chaotic, more unsettled? Why do you feel like you are standing at the precipice of something, but still unsure of what that something truly is? You've spent so long trying to navigate the complexities of your life, the emotional and spiritual work that has brought you here, that it's easy to forget the bigger picture. God has been preparing you for something that might feel far beyond your understanding. You've already begun to destroy everything they built on your stolen energy. But have you fully grasped the magnitude of what this means? What does it really mean for you, for those around you, and for the world at large, when the chosen ones finally awaken fully to the power they've always had? The questions you carry right now are valid. The uncertainty, the lingering doubts, the desire to know how everything is going to play out, they are all part of the process. But what if the answers you seek are already within you? What if this journey is not about receiving the answers from the outside, but about unlocking the truth that lies dormant within your spirit, waiting to be awakened at the right moment? The world you see around you is not as it seems. It may appear chaotic, fractured and uncertain, but this is the very stage upon which you are meant to rise. Every moment of doubt you experience, every moment of uncertainty, is a sign that you are on the cusp of something much greater. There is a higher purpose unfolding in your life, one that transcends the physical and touches the spiritual realms in ways that are impossible to describe fully. You are meant to disrupt, to transform, and to uplift the very structures that once sought to drain you of your divine energy. As you hold these questions in your heart, what comes next? How do you fully step into your divine purpose? What is the next step to take on this journey? You are being prepared for the revelation that will transform everything. The answers are closer than you think, and soon the very path you've been walking will make perfect sense. Keep your faith, stay receptive, and continue moving forward. The best part of this journey is yet to come. And when it does, you'll see the full picture unfold in ways you never could have anticipated. God's plan is far grander than you can imagine, and you are being guided every step of the way. You've felt it, haven't you? The powerful current running beneath the surface of your life, pulling you forward despite the obstacles, despite the confusion. For some time now, you've been walking a path that feels at once familiar and foreign, a path filled with breakthroughs, yet also marked by uncertainty. Each step you take seems to shift the ground beneath you, forcing you to confront truths you weren't ready for. But even through all the confusion, one thing has been clear. You are awakening. Your energy, once stolen and buried beneath layers of fear and limitation, is being reclaimed and rising within you, disrupting everything that was built on your past weaknesses. You've wondered why this journey feels so intense, so filled with resistance. Why does the world seem to push back when all you want is to claim your true power and align with your divine purpose? You've felt the shifts in your environment, in your relationships, and perhaps in your own sense of identity. And you've asked, why now? Why me? Well, chosen one, the answer is simple but profound. God is aligning you with the very force of creation, calling you to destroy the old structures, the false narratives, the energy-draining systems that have held you captive for so long. But as you rise in your power, you must understand that this is not a war against external forces alone. The greatest battle you face is within. The energy that has been stolen from you was never truly lost. It was only hidden within you, waiting to be released. But the true test lies in how you handle this reclamation. Let's reflect on this. You are on the precipice of a profound spiritual truth. The world you see around you is not what it seems. The resistance you feel, the obstacles that seem to rise just as you begin to move forward, are part of a larger plan, one that is divine, purposeful, and ultimately life-altering. The structures you are destroying were not built for your benefit. They were designed to limit your potential, to harness your divine energy for purposes that did not serve the greater good of your soul or the collective. They were built to keep you small, to keep you from realizing the magnitude of who you are. But now, God is using you to dismantle those systems. And yes, it may feel as though you're in a battle, but this battle isn't just external, it's internal as well. You are breaking through the programming that has kept you enslaved to a lesser version of yourself. It is the layers of falsehoods you have been taught to believe about yourself, about your worth, and about your divine purpose. And with each layer that falls away, the truth of who you are begins to emerge more clearly. You are not just a participant in this world, you are an agent of transformation. And as you step into that role, it's crucial to realize that the energy you are reclaiming, the energy that was once stolen from you, is not just yours. It is a universal energy, one that is connected to the divine source, and it carries with it the power to heal, to create, and to manifest the life you have always desired. But this energy, this sacred force, has been locked away, hidden under layers of fear, doubt, and misunderstanding. You've been taught to believe that you are small, that your power is limited, and that your destiny is shaped by forces beyond your control. But those teachings were lies. The truth is, You were born to break free from these limitations. You were born to awaken to the divine energy that is coursing through your veins, waiting to be tapped into. And as you step into that power, you will begin to see the world differently. What once seemed like obstacles will become opportunities. The challenges you face will become stepping stones, guiding you closer to your divine purpose. But the most important realization is this: the destruction you are witnessing is not a negative force. It is a necessary process of creation. This world is built on false foundations, false beliefs, false systems, and false identities. And when you start to reclaim your stolen energy, when you start to reconnect with your divine source, those false structures begin to crumble. This is why it feels like chaos, why it feels like the ground is shaking beneath you. But this is not destruction for destruction's sake. It is a clearing, a purging, a necessary dismantling of everything that has kept you from knowing the fullness of your divine self. But here's the key: you must be willing to let go of everything that no longer serves you. The road to your highest self will not be easy. It will require you to release the old ways of thinking, the old patterns of behavior, and the false identities that have been handed to you. It will require you to face your deepest fears, your darkest shadows, and your most painful wounds. But in that process, you will discover a strength you never knew you had. You will realize that every obstacle you have faced, every setback, every moment of doubt, has been part of your divine training. God has been preparing you for this moment all along. As you move through this process of destruction and rebuilding, it's important to remember that you are not doing this alone. God is with you every step of the way. The divine energy that flows through you is the same energy that created the stars, the oceans, and the mountains. It is a force of life, a force of creation, and it is guiding you towards your highest destiny. And as you align with this energy, you will begin to see the fruit of your efforts. You will begin to see the results of your work as your life begins to transform in ways that you couldn't have imagined before. But there is a final step, a final revelation that you must embrace. You are not meant to live in fear. Fear is the very thing that has kept you trapped in the past, locked in a cycle of limitation. But as you reclaim your energy, as you step into your true power, fear will lose its grip on you. The truth is, you have nothing to fear. God has already ordained this path for you, and it is a path that leads to greatness, to fulfillment, and to the manifestation of your highest potential. The destruction you are witnessing is not a sign of failure, but a sign of growth. It is the clearing of old energy, the breaking down of the old to make way for the new. And as you continue to walk this path, you will find that the more you let go of the old, the more the new will flow into your life. The new energy, the divine energy, will begin to align you with your true purpose, and you will start to see the fruits of your labor manifest in your physical world. So, chosen one, I urge you to trust the process. Trust that everything happening around you is part of the divine plan. Every setback, every moment of doubt, every challenge you face is simply part of the larger process of awakening to the truth of who you really are. And as you continue to step into your power, you will begin to witness the transformation of not just your own life, but the world around you. You are the catalyst for change, the one who has been chosen to awaken the divine energy that has been dormant within you. You are here to destroy the old, to reclaim the energy that was stolen from you, and to create a new world, one built on truth, love, and divine purpose. And as you walk this path, know that God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, and celebrating you as you rise into your true power. This is your time. This is your moment. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. Don't hold back. The energy you have been waiting for is already within you. It's time to claim it and to let it change everything. As we reflect on the journey that the chosen ones have embarked on, it is essential to understand that the power that resides within you is not just an abstract concept. It is the foundation of your spiritual purpose. You are walking a path that is uniquely yours, carved by divine hands to disrupt the old systems and bring forth transformation. You are here to reclaim the stolen energy that was once siphoned from you and to use it to build something far greater than what has been built before. The challenges you face are not mere obstacles. They are the opportunities that allow you to step fully into the power of your divine calling. In the course of your journey, there will be times when you feel the weight of the energy that others have stolen from you. It may come in the form of fatigue, doubt, or the remnants of past experiences that no longer serve you. But understand this, every ounce of energy you reclaim is not just for your own benefit. It is for the collective good. As you rise, you raise others with you. The world is waiting for your light to shine, waiting for the divine spark within you to ignite the path for others to follow. At times, it might feel as though the forces around you are overwhelming, like the energy you are reclaiming is being met with resistance. But remember, this resistance is a sign that you are on the right path. The moment you start breaking through the walls built by those who have stolen your energy, you will face opposition. This opposition is not an indicator of failure. Rather, it is a testament to the impact you are making. The more you push forward, the more you will come to realize that the energy you have within you is immeasurable, and the journey ahead of you is filled with infinite possibilities. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself as you move forward is the gift of trust. Trust in God and in the divine plan that has been laid out for you. It is easy to become disheartened when things don't go as planned or when the challenges feel too heavy to carry. But in those moments of difficulty, remember that God is guiding you. You have been chosen for this very time and purpose. Every step you take, even if it feels uncertain, is a step forward in the divine plan. Know that the energy you are tapping into is not just your own strength. It is the strength of the Creator, the source of all things, guiding you every moment of your journey. It is also crucial to recognize that the energy you are reclaiming is not just a passive force. It is an active, dynamic power that has the potential to create change in the world. The more you align yourself with this power, the more you begin to see its effects, not only in your life, but in the lives of others around you. You are not only transforming your own path, you are changing the world. It is in the small, everyday actions where your power is most felt. Whether it's the way you show up for yourself or the way you show up for others, each choice you make is a reflection of the energy you are reclaiming. As you step into your divine authority, you will begin to see that the power you hold is not only for you, it is for the greater good. In this process of reclaiming your stolen energy, you will begin to encounter moments of clarity and insight that will guide you toward your next steps. This clarity will often come in the form of inner nudges, feelings of deep knowing, and moments of stillness that reveal your path. Trust these moments. God speaks to us in quiet whispers, guiding us through the noise of the world. The more you cultivate this space of stillness within, the more you will be able to hear His voice and follow the path laid out before you. This is the energy of the divine working through you, and it is through this divine connection that you will find your true power. As you continue to step forward in your journey, it's important to remember that not every moment will be filled with clarity or certainty. There will be times when the energy feels heavy, or you may question if you are on the right path. During these moments, know that doubt is a natural part of the human experience. It is in the moments of doubt that we are called to dig deeper into our faith and trust in God's plan. Each challenge, each moment of uncertainty is an opportunity to grow closer to the divine and to uncover more of the power that lies within you. Moving forward, it is vital to keep your eyes focused on the bigger picture. You are part of a greater spiritual family, a community of chosen ones who are all on this journey together. While your path is uniquely yours, you are not alone. The energy you are reclaiming is part of a larger divine flow that connects all of us. When you align with this flow, you will find that doors open, paths clear, and opportunities present themselves. This is not a path of struggle. It is a path of alignment with the divine plan. As you continue to align your actions with the energy of your purpose, you will find that the universe begins to work in your favor. This is a time for you to step fully into your power. The energy you are reclaiming is yours to use, to shape, and to direct. It is not a passive force that you simply allow to pass through you. It is an active, dynamic force that is ready to be channeled. Every thought, every decision, every action you take can be a deliberate choice to harness this energy for your spiritual growth and for the greater good. There is no limit to what you can accomplish when you align with your divine purpose. As you continue on this path, know that God is with you every step of the way. He is guiding you, strengthening you, and empowering you to move forward with confidence and clarity. The challenges you face are not roadblocks. They are invitations to grow, to learn, and to deepen your connection with the divine. You are not here by accident. You have been chosen for this moment, and the energy you are reclaiming is the key to unlocking your full potential. In the coming days, weeks, and months, you will continue to experience growth, transformation, and breakthroughs. The energy you are reclaiming is going to shape your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Trust that every step you take is leading you closer to your divine purpose. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and know that the journey ahead is one of immense spiritual growth and fulfillment. So, take heart, chosen one. Know that the path ahead is filled with divine guidance, unwavering strength, and boundless potential. You are not only reclaiming your stolen energy, you are creating a future that is aligned with your divine purpose. Keep moving forward with faith, courage, and trust in the process. The best is yet to come. As you stand on the precipice of this spiritual journey, know that you are not merely reclaiming what was stolen from you. You are tapping into the boundless power of God's divine plan, a force that is greater than anything the world has ever seen. With every step you take, you are shaping the world around you, transforming not just your own life, but the lives of those who are drawn to your energy, your strength, and your light. Your path is one of destiny, and the energy you are reclaiming is not just a personal victory. It is a key to unlocking a greater divine purpose that has always been within you. The road may not always be easy, but with each challenge you overcome, you will uncover deeper layers of your true power, aligning ever more fully with the divine will that guides you. The strength you have is not your own. It is the very energy of God, channeled through you to heal, to uplift, and to lead the world into a new era of light, truth, and spiritual awakening. The energy you carry is unstoppable. Embrace it fully, for it is the very force that will tear down the old and build up a new divine kingdom. Heavenly Father, we come before you today with open hearts, seeking your divine wisdom and guidance. Lord, you have called each of us to walk a sacred path, a path that at times feels heavy and challenging, but always one that leads toward growth, transformation, and fulfillment of your divine purpose. We acknowledge that we are not here by accident, but by your plan, and that everything we encounter, whether light or dark, is shaping us into the vessels you have destined us to be. Father, I ask that you fill the hearts of the chosen ones with clarity and strength today. We understand that we are reclaiming our power, our energy, and that we are undoing the webs that others have built from what was once ours. Lord, let us rise above the weight of past burdens, doubts, and the stolen energy that has held us captive for too long. Help us to take back what is rightfully ours and use it for good, for growth, and for the fulfillment of your higher purpose in this world. May we become the shining beacons of light you have always known we were capable of being. Father, I pray that every soul listening today is filled with a renewed sense of purpose. May their minds be aligned with your will, and may they see beyond the challenges of this earthly realm to the divine gifts you have bestowed upon them. Guide them as they reclaim their energy, their vitality, and their spirit. Protect them from distractions, from negativity, and from the forces that try to steal from them. Empower them to stand strong in the face of adversity, knowing that they have the strength and resilience that comes from you. We ask for your divine blessing over each person watching and listening today. Fill their lives with peace, joy, and the clarity to move forward with confidence. Knowing that the battle is already won in your name, we trust in your guidance, your love, and your eternal plan for us. Thank you for the opportunity to be your instruments in this world. We are forever grateful. In your mighty name we pray. Amen. Chosen One, as we close this chapter together, I want you to take a moment to reflect on the journey that lies ahead. You are being called to reclaim your energy, your power, and your divine purpose. The world may have tried to steal from you, but God has equipped you to restore what was lost, to heal what was broken, and to rise with an unwavering strength that is rooted in His love. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. You are walking in alignment with your true purpose, and no force can stop what God has set in motion. I encourage you, Chosen One, to stay connected. The path you are on requires constant nurturing and a community that supports your growth. This is where the Chosen One's family comes in. By subscribing to this channel, you are not just subscribing to a message. You are joining a movement, a community of like-minded souls who are here to empower each other. The wisdom shared here is for you, but it's even more powerful when shared. Share this message with others who need to hear it. Let them know that they too can reclaim their power and walk in the light that God has set before them. Don't forget to like this video if it has touched your heart today. Your likes are not just a digital gesture. They send a message to the universe that you are ready for the next level of spiritual growth. Let the world see your light and let the universe know that you are ready to receive all that God has prepared for you. Subscribe, share, and stay connected. You are not alone on this journey. Together, we are stronger, and we are walking this path side by side. Join the Chosen One's family today, and let's continue to grow, thrive, and build a world where we all reclaim what was once stolen from us, standing tall in the truth of who we are. Remember, Chosen One, you are unstoppable. The energy is yours to reclaim, and the power to change everything lies within you. If this message touched your heart and you'd like to support the Chosen One's community, consider donating to our Ko-fi. Your contribution helps us continue to create spiritually enriching content for you and others on the sacred path. Every donation, no matter the size, is a step towards building a stronger, more connected community where we can all grow together in faith and purpose. By supporting this channel, you help amplify the message of empowerment and transformation. Thank you for being a part of this journey. We are stronger together, and your support means the world.